What's up, everyone? This is El Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. Last time, we arrived at the port town of Taizel, where we were ambushed by Grotto, and learned that, well, we saw firsthand that the monsters and Grotto forces are working side by side. They are not isolated incidents. Unfortunately, Myrrh has run off, and Ephraim chases after her wherever she went. In this episode, we've returned to Erica as she, Inez, and the rest of the party leave Kyre Pelin onwards toward Johanna. Now, before we get going, there is a bit that I kind of need to go over, since I did do a little bit of training off screen, as you'll see right now. The purpose of this training was to raise up La Rochelle. However, there was quite a few units that gained a number of experience points. Vanessa and Amelia gained a lot of experience, as did Marissa as well. A bit more so than I was really wanting or anticipating, since the primary purpose was to train up La Rochelle, but whatever, these things happen. Towards the end of the training expedition, I did switch out Inez for Gilliam. Simply because I wanted to get Gilliam a little bit of experience, and so that way he wasn't completely underleveled whenever I decide to, if I'm even going to get around to actually developing the support conversation that I want to show off for him on Erica's route. Speaking of which, there are quite a few support conversations that I went over during that training session. Specifically, the C ranks for Franz and Amelia, La Rochelle and Inez, Garrick and Marissa, and Ford and Vanessa. So, before we get going, we are going to show off these support conversations. We'll do these in the order that I got them in, starting with La Rochelle and Inez. Well, hello! Imagine meeting you here. Yes. You know, I believe this is our first chance to speak privately. I am La Rochelle of the Theocracy of Roston. It's a pleasure to meet you. I believe you already know my name. I am Inez, Prince of Frelia. Speaking of Frelia, oh, I remember, the seafood was delicious there. Yes, I would agree that the fish of my homeland is not unpleasant. Yes. However, it does not compare with that of my home, Roston. Is that so? I know not what fish your country has to offer, but I have a hard time imagining it could be that much tastier than our own. Your doubt is not surprising. Once this war is over, you must come and visit Roston. I think it best if you try a wide variety of our fish for yourself. That's a good idea. I will most certainly do so. And perhaps you have not tasted all the fish Frelia has to offer. To be sure, you should visit again. Perhaps a culinary exchange is in order. It may be you change your opinion. We'll see. Very well, I accept your invitation. I will visit your country once more and taste your national dishes. Oh, hello there. You're, oh, it's Amelia, isn't it? Oh, yes, and you're Franz. That's right. How are you? Getting the hang of things? Oh, yes, quite. You know, everyone here is so much friendlier than the folks in Grotto. I'm glad there's so many people around my age traveling with us. Yeah, I think I'm about the same age as you are, too. You know what this means? That means, from now on, you're my rival. What? What do you say? Well, does that mean... I have to fight you? No, it's nothing as complicated as all that. We'll just work together. You see, I'll try to be better than you, and you try to be better than me. Every day, try to be a better person than you are today. It's easier to do when you've got someone to work with. I see. But why? Yes, well, my brother's a knight too, and he's had someone like that for a long time. I've always been envious of the competitive relationship he has. They compete and they argue and they bicker, but I know they respect one another and they grow together. I envy that. I'm not sure I can be like that. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter who you are. All that really matters is that we have someone like that in our lives. Besides, you are a qualified soldier, are you not? I'm not exactly sure I'm even qualified to be out here. Same here. That's why I picked you. Let's work together. Alright! I'm not sure I can live up to your expectations, but I'll do my best! Good. It's nice to meet you, Amelia. It certainly is.
Hello, Marissa.
Chief?
How are you doing? Your sword's still sharp?
Same as always.
You're not seriously injured or ill, are you?
No.
I see. So you can continue on?
Yes. Why all the questions?
Oh, I'm the commander, you know. I'm supposed to check on you now and then. Well, see you later.
Wait.
Hmm?
I'd like you to keep talking. I don't mind talking to you.
You know, we've known each other for a long time, so I understand you. But, listen, Marissa, it wouldn't hurt you to be a bit more sociable. Not for me, mind you, but some of the others have a hard time working with you. Speaking of which, when I first met you, you were always working alone. I remember thinking how odd that was. I figured a woman as beautiful and talented as you would have men all around her.
Don't need them.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. Your beauty belies your words.
Chief?
Hmm?
Do you like sociable women?
Sure, I guess. I mean, doesn't everyone? If you go to an inn, aren't the sociable gals the most popular?
I understand. Okay, I'll be more sociable. This better?
Huh?
What's that down there? Whoa, Titania! Whoa, girl! Let's stop here. Are you hurt? Are you alright? Huh? You have got to be kidding me. Sleeping while a war is waging? Bold warrior. It's time to wake up! Hey, Lazybones! Get up! Huh? Let's go, Titania. It's clear that Mr. Slug here needs his beauty rest. Did someone say something? So there we go. That's all that happened during the little training session. At the very least, my units are a bit more powerful, especially ones that I hadn't been using before, so I might be able to bring some of them along in order to further develop support conversations. Before we get going with the actual chapter, though, there is a few more things that I do want to do, even though that made zero grammatically sense whatsoever. And I want to try to promote 2 of my units. The first of these is Garrick. Garrick is pretty high level as he is. He's currently level 16, and he has quite the, well, skills. In fact, strength and skill are almost capped as they are. And considering how little experience Garrick is getting in battles, I'd say it's about time that we promoted him. So we can use the hero crest and promote Garrick. So Garrick has two different classes that he could potentially get. One is the hero, and the other is a ranger. A hero is very much a standard upgraded mercenary. They use swords and axes. They specialize in, well, what mercenaries specialize in, which would be strength and, well, skill a little bit for Garrick's sake. Overall, they are a very standard improvement to a mercenary. A ranger is a little bit different. These are mounted units who can use a sword and a bow. So they're actually kind of similar to, like, nomads and their promotion class from Fire Emblem Blazing Sword, if I'm being honest. But nomads don't exist in this game, just the rangers. For Garrick, though, I will go ahead and transform him into a hero. Pardon for that. It's a very standard promotion for a mercenary and works very well with Garrick's stats as they are. So we're going to go ahead and change Garrick into a hero. Quite the boost to his stats. And now we have another axe user. Finally, there was one other character that I wanted to promote, and that is Franz. Franz is kind of in a similar position to Garrick. He's level 16, and while his stats aren't near capping, once again, the same thing with Garrick. He is getting experience at a much slower rate. So it may just be to our advantage to just simply promote Franz and just go from there. That way he's a lot more capable in battle. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. Now with Franz, this is a little bit more simpler to explain than Garrick. For Cavaliers, their two potential promotions are a Paladin and a Great Knight. A Paladin we've seen through Seth. They have very great mobility, can wield swords and lances, and are overall a very solid unit. With a Great Knight we have seen in Ephraim's route with Dwussel. They have access to swords, lances, and axes, have fantastic defenses, but they do sacrifice a little bit of mobility in order to get that. For Franz, we are going to turn him into a Paladin. Assuming we can get some other Knight's Crest to eventually promote, like Ford and Kyle, I would like to promote one of them to a Great Knight, but I think a Paladin for Franz would be very advantageous to us. And hey, having a second Seth isn't exactly a bad thing either. So we're going to go ahead and change Franz into a Paladin. Very nice. And with the Paladin, they don't exactly gain any additional types of weapons. Although, considering Franz's constitution, I may want to actually go and buy myself a steel sword for him. An iron sword's nice. Or maybe, maybe a steel lance. Does anyone else have like a steel lance that I can give that I wouldn't be particularly using? Not really. Well, I guess I can give one of. I was trying to find Franz and was like, wait, where's Franz? His icon changed to a paladin and I thought that was Seth. Okay, so we can give Franz that steel lance. Gilliam's fine with what he's got. With Garrick, though... I think what I'm... Actually... Since I don't particularly use Garcia, I can go ahead and give Garrick an Iron Axe. And we'll just go from there. Let's see, where is Ross? Ross is doing pretty alright, although I should probably try to train him up a little bit more. Oh well, whatever. We press ever onward now, towards the Hamill Canyon. So now that we're done with all of our training and our promotions, let's get going. Johanna, home of dancing white sands. This largely barren desert nation is infamous for its mercenary forces. In accordance with her husband's dying wish, the beautiful Ismarie rules Johanna. The Queen of the White Dunes governs Johanna with grace and honor. When he was young, her son left Johanna. His whereabouts remain unknown. After passing through Kair Pelin, Erica arrives in Johanna. There, she finds the nation embroiled in combat with Grotto's forces. Chapter 13, Hamill Canyon. My brother is dead? That can't be! That's impossible! There's no mistake. Look for yourself. I brought his corpse with me. That's him right over there, isn't it? No. Brother! Not a pretty sight, eh? You'll be hard-pressed to ready that for a proper burial. But listen, Cormag, there's no reason for you to grieve. After all, who better than you to replace your brother in his majesty's service? Picture it, General Cormag, the new and improved Sunstone, eh? Who did this? Who is responsible? Who? Glenn's last orders were to find and subdue Erica. It's a pity I was delayed. I arrived to witness the final blow myself. I watched Erica run her blade right through his chest, and then flee. Erica? Where is she now? What would you do if I told you? Without orders from His Majesty. Answer me! In the eastern mountains of Carcino. The forests are thick in that region. It won't be easy finding her, but... Gone already. I sent a gift your way, Erica, but I trust you can handle it. You're my girl, after all. I need you to be strong for me. Messenger! Messenger! I bring word from Frelia! Go on. What news do you bring? Prince Innes! Oh, you're alive and well! When the reinforcements rode into Carcino, you were nowhere to be seen! We thought perhaps the enemy forces had reached you and... It's good to see you well, my lord. I'm sorry to have troubled you. But remember, the duty I bear is a harsh master. It will not let me die easily. Of course, Prince Innes. Yes, what word do you bring of Frelia? Speak! Yes, your highness! Frelia has invaded Carcino and engaged the traitor Pablo's mercenary army. With aid from Elder Klimt, we are crushing the foe where we find them. Pablo's faction is retreating ever southward towards Johanna. Towards Johanna? They must be planning to join with the Grotto forces there. Pardon me, but I must know. Do you have word of my brother? Yes. Prince Ephraim has forced the surrender of Grotto's fortress at Rigwald. He is now marching onward toward the Imperial capital. Toward the capital? That fool! Emperor Vagard himself and his Imperial Guard are in the capital. It's too strong a force, even for Ephraim. No. I believe in my brother. I know he fights still. His bracelet tells me so. Ah, Erica! Is it time to go already? La Rochelle. We're going to break through the Grotto lines and join the army of Johanna. You should keep to the rear where it's safe. No, I will stay with you. Confronting evil boldly is the sworn duty of any ally of justice. And it may be that Grotto's goal is the Stone of Johanna. I cannot stand by and let it be destroyed. La Rochelle? Where did you come by such information? The wind whispered to me in the night. The wind whispered to you? Yes, that's right. And according to that gentle breeze, there are knights riding this way from Roston, even as we speak. If we can but hold out until they arrive, the battle will surely be ours. Come, Erica, let us be on our way. Wait a moment! La Rochelle! Who are you? They should be arriving any time now. Are you ready, Ias?
Everything's in place. This Princess Erica supposedly defeated General Glenn. I wonder if it's true. Then she's a foe to be reckoned with, and no doubt. Still, there's no reason to worry. I can best her. I know it.
You'll take her. I've no fear. We fought as mercenaries together, and I know what you're capable of. I could search the continent over and not find a man to match your skills.
I'm honored to hear you say that. But I've no interest in the titles and trappings of Grotto's Imperial Army.
Don't say that. You're glad you came with me, right? You know we were both sick to death of living like desert rats. I'm going to be a king one day. This war is just the beginning.
It starts again.
Word has it that the Knights of Roston are riding from the north. They're mine. I can trust this mess to your capable hands, can't I, Ias?
You remember what they called me when we were mercenaries, don't you? I was never once wounded on the field of battle. Not once. My skill is not garish and loud like yours, but I've never known defeat.
Yes, that is true. I'm depending on you, Ias.
All units, prepare for battle!
Princess Erica, the enemy is arrayed before us. We've heard that Pablo's mercenary army is closing in from the rear. We must be cautious. All we have to do is hold them off until the Knights of Roston arrive. If we can do that, victory is as good as ours. Let's get started, shall we, Erica? Indeed. Okay, so now we have a survival mission on Erica's route. Oh boy, remember how the last one went with Ephraim's. However, this one is a little bit of a difficulty, but for different reasons than with Ephraim's route. Because honest to goodness, it is actually really easy to finish this map off very quickly. And if we can defeat the general here, then we can end the map immediately. But you don't want to do that. I made that mistake the first time I played this game. And yeah, you don't want to go in guns a-blazing. However, if you do delay, then it does become increasingly harder. So this map has a bit of a catch-22. You can finish it easily and quickly, but you don't want to. But if you hold out, it will get harder very quickly. So this one is going to be quite difficult to try to deal with. So IS has a Night Crest. That would be nice to have. Is there any... Ooh. He has a red gem, but that might be difficult to try to get. Is there anything else that's stealable? No. Then coal might not be a good idea. It would be nice to get that red gem, but... I kind of don't want to bring Colm out, especially with all of these... With all of these ballista, that's going to make things a little bit tricky. But I think I can handle it. So I will go ahead and pick out my units, and we will go from there. Alright, I think I've got the units that I'm going to bring. This was actually a little bit of a harder decision to make, since once again, trying to balance supports with what I need to get through the mission. Colm is actually not that bad of a choice because there's actually a very valuable item that comes a little bit down the line. But it's a little bit tricky. So I'm still opting not to bring him. I primarily focused on characters that were pretty powerful, as well as bringing along a couple that kind of need support conversations, you know, like Marissa. Like, I was thinking of bringing along, like, Amelia or Lute, but in survive missions, you kind of can't really farm support conversations. And since I already have plenty of mages, I figured that I could bench Lute for this one. I also decided to give the energy ring that we got from Ewan and give it to Erica. Erica is not exactly the strongest character in our party, but she is the main lord. So while her skill and speed are amazing, she can use a little bit extra strength. So we're going to go ahead and give that to her. There, now she can kill things better. Hooray! Actually, no, I'll stick with the Lance Reaver. I was thinking maybe giving the extra rapier or the armor slayer, but I think the Lance Reaver will prove to be a bit more beneficial. So now, we begin. So we need to survive for 11 turns. Now, like I said, it's actually rather easy to go up to the boss and take him out. If we can take down Ias, then we can immediately end the chapter. But it's a bad idea to do that too early. So we're going to try to avoid doing that. Okay, so, ooh. Okay, well, we've certainly got options, but this can one-shot the guy, so we'll go with that. Perfect. Oh! Good job, Garrick. Alright, and then we can have Inez go in here, actually. I think I might actually want to take down the archer first, and then next turn get in the ballista. I think that would prove to be more advantageous. Okay, we have this guy in a ballista, and that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I do want to have Erica keep back, though. We'll keep Seth relatively close to her to protect her. Let's see. Rochelle can't exactly reach either of them. We can have Marissa go up here. Tana will also stay relatively close to Erica, just to kind of keep her company. Okay, the knight. We'll go ahead and put Ross right here. We'll have Franz also be right here, and yeah, the javelin will be fine. We'll move Soleil up. We'll keep La Rochelle kind of close by there. Joshua, let's see. I think I might also want to keep Joshua and Natasha up here. Splitting my army into 2. Actually 3, because I have another set that's holding the line. But we should still be looking alright. Alright. Soldiers on the move. Nice dodge, Ross. And a miss from the ballista. Ooh. Yeah, and we will be seeing quite a number of reinforcements. Ooh, a Zanbanto. Okay, so if Natasha goes over here to attack... Ooh. That is quite the problem. What if she goes over here and... better... I'm wondering if I should put Natasha there. Because I don't exactly have a great ranged weapon for sword units. Okay, well, whatever. We'll have Inez get in the ballista. And let's see. Well, he can just take down that guy. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, Garrick, you can go up here and take this guy out. Nice! Awesome work, Garrick. I can have Marissa go up here. And yeah, we'll use Shamshir. Marissa, come on! Okay. So that'll help. Let's see. We'll have La Rochelle go down here to heal up Inez. Gotta give her as much experience as possible. Let's see. The boss. Ooh. I'm not sure if the boss would immediately go after me. That's a little bit of a problem. That's something that I don't know. Okay, well, we'll just slowly try to have them come to us then. And hey, Ross leveled up. Okay, pretty good level up. Okay. And then I can have Franz go over here, and he can handily take this guy out. Okay, minor damage, but it's not like... I mean, I can just have La Rochelle go and patch that up, because she also needs to get experience, so then I can promote her. I mean, I also have Soleil, but... let's see... So what I can do is have Joshua go over here, and Natasha be right next to him. I'll move Erica up. I'll move Tana up a little bit, and then Seth can wait there. Ah, alright. Alright, that's a second use. Okay. Firing at range, not like that will really help you. And more reinforcements, okay. Well... I can have Joshua go over here and completely annihilate that guy. Yeah, we'll go for the killing edge. Guys. Stop critting on the second one where it doesn't matter. You guys are Myrmidons. do better. Okay, Tana! Is this guy... No, that guy only has an iron axe. Okay. So if I attack this guy from range, then that would probably work? Ooh. Not from that. What about Erica? Erica... she'll be fine. Good thing I gave her that energy ring. Otherwise, she wouldn't been able to kill that guy. And there we go. The Zanbanto sword. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and put that away. Oh, Natasha. Oh. Okay. I forgot Natasha doesn't have a regular heal staff. Let's see. I'll keep Natasha relatively close by. Tana, you also just stay close by. Seth can go forward. Let's see. Inez. Well, I can move up. I certainly have my options. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay. So I can have... Why don't we have Franz move right down here? We can have La Rochelle heal him up. Almost to that level 10. I was really kind of hoping that I could get La Rochelle to level 10 during the training session, but I was already getting pretty long in the tooth with the training, so I opted not to do that. I mean, I tried, but you can only go so far, and I would rather not just grind out experience, otherwise it would be far too easy. Okay, Slay. I mean, Slay can kind of just wait there. Everyone else I think is pretty alright. Does that count as... Yeah, that counts as a mountain tile. In which case, I'll move Marissa down, but other than that, I think we're good to go. Alright, mercenary attacking Joshua. Thank you! That's why you have the killing edge. So you can do that. Oh, attacking Erica. Thank you, Erica! Alright. Ooh, almost at a level up. And more reinforcements. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I don't want to lure any of these guys down for fear of bringing the boss down. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I know I'm usually paranoid about this kind of thing, but I am actually quite certain. I feel like there was a point that I tried in the past that he does move to attack. Well, whatever. Okay, so I have, like, one use of this ballista left. So I will go ahead and move Inez up here. And we'll see what we can do about weakening one of these guys. We'll go for you. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, does anyone else need healing? Ross does. So we'll position Ross right here. We'll bring La Rochelle up here. Okay, 2 more heals, and she should be ready to promote. Other than that, I could try using... Oh, we can try that. I'll have Franz head down this way and see what he can do about luring those guys. I can put Soleil right there. Garrick and Marissa can wait there. Iron Sword, Iron Axe. I mean, I have no qualms about just leaving those guys right there. Alright, attacking Joshua. Hey! Alright. There's a level up. Let's see what he gets. Working on your strengths, which is good. Oh, the other one's attacking Joshua. And unfortunately, no crit either way. Oh, well, whatever. We got some pretty good crits, so I guess it evens out in the end. Ooh, that's a lot. Where is she? Where is she? I will avenge my brother. And that is exactly the reason why you want to wait. Because Cormag appears in this chapter. And if you kill the boss either before Cormag shows up or before you recruit him, then Cormag just kind of disappears off the face of the earth. Okay, so now would be the opportunity to go and try and take care of... Now's the time to go and try to take care of the boss. Okay. So he would attack at range using a short spear. So what I can do... We'll see if he actually tries to go after Ross. We'll have him have the hatchet. Those guys can wait there. That guy has a javelin. Okay. So I can have Franz have the javelins at the ready and wait there. I also need to be positioned so I can go and recruit Cormag. I'm not sure where he would go, though. I mean, if he tries to target Marissa, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. So I think what I'll do... I mean, the only way that would be a bad thing would be, like, if he ends up here. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, though. Okay, so I'll have Erica go down and equip the Lance Reaver. Okay, so she's out of range of Cormag. She's actually out of range of all of them, to be honest. Seth, you can go down there. Joshua and Natasha can stay up there. Tana. Tana, you head down this way. And otherwise, I think we are good? Question mark? I think so. I think we're good.